Now at 6, the countdown to Christmas enters its final hours as NORAD tracks the arrival of St. Nick. Plus,
the holiday season means holiday travel. I'm Samantha Walker, and coming up, we'll have what travelers need to know before they take to the roads.
We take a look back on real Christmas tree sales in the 4 states.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Calls from kids all over the world as NORAD tracks Santa's sleigh from Peterson Space Force Base in Colorado. The holiday tradition was born decades ago out of a typo in a department store ad. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Melissa Alexis. NORAD started tracking Santa in 1955 when a young girl dialed the misprinted phone number from a department store advertisement in a local paper. That number dialed the Continental Air Defense Command Operations Center in Colorado. But even though it was a mistake, the Operations Center director assured the youngster that he was Santa. The current director of operations has some advice for kiddos waiting for St. Nick.
Well, I do have a message for them. Go to bed. Like, that is really what you need to do. So Santa, historically we see Santa delivering presents into homes between 9 o'clock and midnight. So we always say to young children, 8:30 is probably the right time to crawl into bed so that you're fast asleep for 9 o'clock when Santa's by. Because he will, if you're awake, he'll avoid your home. He'll come back later, but you don't really want to put that extra burden on Santa to have to do multiple visits to multiple neighborhoods. And so that's why we like to make sure the kids go to bed early enough. So 8:30 is a good call.
Kids can call in right now to 1-877-HI-NORAD. They answer around 78,000 calls each year. We have more information on our website at koamnewsnow.com/Santa. And of course, you can scan the QR code you see on the screen to continue tracking Santa throughout the night or to play some holiday music and games. Meteorologist Lindsay Gaffney joins us with a first look at weather and Santa's location.
So Santa's right now over the Atlantic Ocean, but just left Iceland. So he's got about 5 minutes before he's out to the next continent, and we're going to check back in a little bit later. Right now, temperatures are in the lower 40s, though it feels like mid to upper 30s, so it's a little bit cooler. We've got a northeasterly breeze, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So we're seeing a little bit of a wind chill tonight, along with lower visibility because of those overcast skies and then the patchy fog that we're going to be seeing as we continue into the evening and into early tomorrow. So winds out of the northeast, about 10, 15 mile per hour wind gusts, and those are going to continue as well. So Santa's flying with a little bit of a wind gust along the rest of the night, along with the patchy fog, especially south of I-44 out towards Branson, out towards Springfield. We're going to have pretty low visibility all night long and into tomorrow, but that's what he's got Rudolph for, so there's no worries there. And then as we head into tomorrow, it's going to be overcast skies completely for the rest of the day and lower temperatures in the upper 40s and low 50s, but I'll have a full forecast coming up.
With the holiday season, it comes holiday travel, and AAA has projected a record-breaking number of drivers hitting the roads this year. KOAM's Samantha Walker reports on how drivers traveling from and through the 4 states can stay safe.
We're going to Grandma's house for the holidays. About 5.5 hours through the rain, but traffic hadn't been too bad at all.
Thousands of travelers are already on the roadways, traveling from, through, and to the 4 states to get to their holiday destinations. Missouri AAA expects record travel numbers yet again.
Total volume of travel in the U.S. is expected to be about 119 million Americans traveling more than 50 miles away from home for the holidays, with about 2.3 million traveling, leaving from Missouri.
Several major highways run through the 4-state area, including I-44. As traffic increases, AAA encourages drivers to be prepared, put the phone down, and watch out for other drivers.
I think the biggest piece of advice we can give drivers is make sure you leave plenty of time to get to where you're going safely. You don't want to have to rush out on the roads.
One obstacle drivers in the 4 states have dealt with this year is rain and fog, which is never fun to drive through.
Oh yeah, scared to death, but that's okay.
Other drivers say it's important to mentally prepare before hitting the highways, especially in non-ideal conditions.
Ground yourself, ground your energy, right? Watch out for other drivers, mind your own business, and just stay calm.
As more and more drivers take to the roads to get to their holiday destination, drivers are encouraged to remember that everyone is trying to make it back safely to celebrate with their friends and family.
I think it's good for everybody to think about other people and consequences they might have of, if they cause a wreck or something like that.
Family's important, right? You want to make sure that you make it back in one piece.
Samantha Walker, KOAM News.
According to AAA, if drivers want to avoid traffic and congestion, they should try to hit the roads earlier in the day. They say the busiest time of day for traveling is mid to late afternoons and early evenings. Sales for real Christmas trees in the 4 states depended on where a family shopped. According to a couple of local tree farms, profits in our area varied. Sales this year were up for Mill Dam Christmas Tree Farm in Fredonia, Kansas. According to the farm, sales from Fraser Fire went from 82% to 109% over the last year. The Johnson family farm in Webb City says their homegrown sales did as expected, but ones they brought in didn't sell as well. They believe their final sales to be down 20% from last year. Both farms hope to grow bigger profits in 2025. Christmas comes early for the Reddings Mill Fire Department. We take a look at their brand new firefighter that's coming up later. Plus,
local organization known for motivating children are in need of adult helpers. I'm Lonnie Walton. I spoke to Big Brothers Big Sisters, and they say the need is not just during the holiday, but a year-round challenge. Stick around. I have the details on how you can get involved coming up.
An organization that helps provide role models for kids in our community needs volunteers. The Big Brothers Big Sisters organization in Pittsburgh says it's not just a problem during the holiday, but throughout the year. And in many communities, the volunteers are called Bigs. And a bunch of them got together in Pittsburgh to share lunch, games, and stories. KOAM's Lonnie Walton talked to them about what motivates them to help.
We're definitely in the double digits of kids who are on our waiting list.
Madison Renfro is the one who helps you get matched to a little, or may I say, a youth in need. She says she has plenty of kids to go around, but the need for more bigs is an issue.
We can get a bunch of kids in our system and on the waiting list, but there's nothing we can do until we have volunteers.
Speaking of volunteers, Paula Siebert is a volunteer. Actually, she's been a volunteer for more than 9 years, making her one of the longest running volunteers on the team. Her little, now in high school, met when she was only 3.
She's just always been a lot of fun. We've always spent time crafting and playing games.
And like most people, her little faced a few challenges at first.
She's opened up about some anxieties, and so we talk about that. It's always, challenging.
Bernardo is a busy full-time worker with a child, but he says he has so much love for his little, he makes the time.
We like to play sports, so anytime we hang out, we'll try to play soccer or play catch with the football and stuff like that, and you can just tell he really enjoys doing that.
Bernardo says this experience has brought out the best of him.
He'll also be a better parent, a better mentor for him, and also my son when he gets older.
Both Bernardo and Sievert says this experience has changed their lives.
Now that she's older, I enjoy getting to know the adult.
Most of these kids, all they want is just one person to show up for them. That's all they really want.
Reporting in Pittsburgh, I'm Lonnie Walton, KOAM News.
Refro says all volunteers need to be at least 18, and she also asks that they commit to at least 1 year of service. A little later, John Dales has the latest on the Pittsburgh Gorilla declaring for the NFL draft. That's coming up in sports.
And we'll be taking a look at where Santa's at, plus a look at your Christmas forecast. Well, it is Christmas Eve. I hope everyone's had a great holiday season so far. Now, we're going to take a look and see where Santa's at. Currently over Cape Verde, just left Cape Verde, but heading towards Brazil in the next 4 minutes. So he's on quite the path, and he's already delivered almost 5 million presents already. So now we can go ahead and take a look outside downtown Joplin from the Cornell Arts and Entertainment Complex. You can see we've got those overcast skies and a light breeze still out of the northeast. So he is heading towards a little bit of a windier event out where we're at. Now, we've already seen some rain this morning. 1/4 of an inch out near Joplin and almost an inch out in the southern parts of Missouri, south of I-44 and out towards Bentonville as well. Now, most of the northern counties didn't get much rain this morning. Overcast skies continue for most of us tonight and through tomorrow as well. And for the rest of the evening, very cloudy, but no rain chances tonight or through most of the day tomorrow. Now, patchy fog is possible, so we're going to keep an eye on the patchy fog, but it's mostly going to be south of I-44 and out towards Branson, Springfield, that area, though still can't rule it out for any of our more high traveled areas for Christmas Day. Now, Walking into Wednesday morning, Christmas morning, it is going to be temperatures in the lower 40s, upper 30s, overcast skies, and winds were originally out of the northeast tonight, but shift out of the south as we head into Wednesday morning. Now, overcast skies continue all day long. Temperatures only reaching the lower 50s, upper 40s, so about 48 Yates Center, 50 Parsons, 51 in the Joplin area. And then towards the end of Christmas Day and closer to midnight on Thursday, we're going to start to see a few showers trickling up from the south, and then heavier rain as we head into the day on Thursday, though most of that is going to be maybe some thunderstorms, not a severe threat, but heavier rain towards the evening on Thursday. Now, planning our Christmas Day, again, cloudy all day long. It is going to be overcast, though no drizzle, no rain chances, but still just overcast. Temperature starting off in the lower 40s in the morning, dropping down, or warming up, to the upper 40s and low 50s with a high just around 50, 51, 52 degrees out near all of our areas. So as we head into Thursday, we already talked about we're going to see a few showers start to sprinkle in just after midnight. Heavier rain. This is now 3:30 in the afternoon, so heavier rain starts to push up, and then even some thunderstorms along I-44, but heavier rain for most of us. So we could see another inch of rain through Thursday and even into Friday as well. So we're going to watch this clear out. Now, our low pressure system's right over us. We're going to have a little bit of a messy wind system. So we got winds out of the south, very varied, and then by Friday evening, another round as that low pressure system fully rotates back around, another round of showers and rain as we head into Friday night, early Saturday morning. Clouds finally clear out on Saturday, so we're going to have some partly cloudy skies for the weekend and temperatures reaching the upper 50s, low 60s all weekend long. Now, rain amounts, again, already paired with the 1/4 inch we've seen to a 1/2 inch that we've seen. We could see another 1/2 inch of rain for most of us. And then the partly cloudy skies, warmer temperatures all weekend long into New Year's Eve, into New Year's Day. Temperatures are going to be dropping along with another system that we could see just after the New Year's Eve rings in, New Year's Day rings in. We're going to see a bit of a wintry mix on the 1st at the evening and then into Thursday. So although we're having a bit of a warm Christmas, we could still see a little bit of snow starting the new year off right, in my opinion, because I like the snow.
Awesome. That's something to look forward to.
Definitely.
Thanks, Lindsay. Don't forget, you can be the first to know about the day's weather with the KOAM Skywatch weather app. Get severe weather updates sent straight to your phone, free of charge. It's available in the App Store, in the Apple App Store, and the Google Play Store, the KOAM Skywatch weather app. One person has died following a rollover car crash earlier this afternoon. The crash happened just south of Apple Road near Fidelity, Missouri. While this is a developing story, troopers do say 2 vehicles were involved, one of which overturned. The second came to a stop in a parking lot. Troopers also say an adult man has died in the crash. His name has not been released, although next of kin has been notified. We'll have more details on this story as they become available on our website, KOAM News Now. Still ahead, a look back at some of the top plays of the year. And a Coffeyville Community College football player is named to the All-American team. John Dales has those stories and more up next.
The junior college football season came to a close a couple of weeks ago, and this week we find out the 2024 All-America teams. Coffeyville Community College freshman Breck Long is a first-team All-American. Tight end played high school football at the 8-man level down in southeast Kansas for the Sedan Blue Devils. As a freshman with the Red Ravens, Long had 17 receptions for upwards of 200 yards and 1 touchdown. He's the only player from Coffeyville to receive All-America honors. Elsewhere, the final Division II coaches poll of the 2024 football season gets released this week. No surprise to see Ferris State, the unanimous #1 team in the country after winning the national championship game. Pittsburgh State ranked number 17 in this final poll after the Gorillas finished the season with a first-round playoff loss. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh State wide receiver Christian Carter announces on Twitter this week he is declaring for the NFL draft. Now, Carter spent 4 seasons with the Gorillas before transferring to Division I school Memphis back in 2013, then transferring back to PSU for his final collegiate season. In 2024, Carter racked up 409 receiving yards, 155 rushing yards, and 1 touchdown. And as we get towards the end of the calendar year, we take an opportunity to look back at some of the best plays of the year.
Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line. And the ball is caught! Caught! It's a miracle! Drive sailing away from Mullins. Oh! An impossible catch! Oh my goodness! Fairchild at the wall! He made the catch! He took away a homer! Tippett spins back at her, he scores! What a save! Edwards gets it back and threw it down from the rafters! What just happened? Brandon Miller happened! Green, oh my goodness! Morant cut. Oh, John Morant! A human highlight reel.
Shohei Ohtani starts the 50-50 club.
Looking, launching. It is the goal. Did he stay in? Oh, he did! Touchdown! What a catch! It doesn't get any better than this.
That is as good a catch as you'll see. Tyler Warren snapped the ball, and then he caught the ball. You don't see that very often.
In the end zone.
Whoa, what a catch! I have never, ever seen that in an NFL game.
Gibby, meet Freddie.
Freeman with a walk-off grand slam.
I will say we didn't put together that whole montage, but I would tend to think that you probably could have included the Chiefs Super Bowl winning touchdown in there.
I'm with you. That was a great game.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for sports. We're back after this. A look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. We'll have more on how some employers are throwing their weight behind providing weight loss drugs for employees. Plus, the fate of a U.S. steel company hangs in the balance after national security fails to decide on the company's purchase. And we'll continue to track Santa's progress as he makes his way across the country. Those stories and a lot more tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. It seems Santa decided to make an early appearance in Reddings Mill today. The Reddings Mill Fire Department recently shared some photos on Facebook showcasing an array of new equipment. The fire crew hopes the new Rescue 1 fire truck, a multi-use vehicle, will enhance and support the community. A tax levy initiated in 2018 for $311,500 funded the purchase of the new equipment.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
So weather tonight and tomorrow, what Santa's going to be dealing with tonight, a little bit of fog, overcast skies, though no rain chances. Tomorrow, temperatures in the lower 50s, and overcast skies continue, but no rain chances kick back off until Thursday, so holding off.
Awesome. Final sports?
Yeah, there's not a ton going on in the sports world tonight, but then obviously tomorrow afternoon, the Chiefs are back in action. They play the Houston Texans at noon.
Awesome. Thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here at 10. We leave you tonight with some drone eyes footage of Christmas lights in Carthage, Missouri. Let's make it a great evening.